What's up, goddess babes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shonda, and today I wanted to film a quick getting to know me and get ready with me with a little mini SHEIN haul. There's a few items that I realized I never showed you guys in previous videos, so I wanted to kind of show you some different looks for date night, maybe Valentine's Day, if you're still looking for some ideas there. I know I'm new to YouTube, so I wanted to make sure I at least shared a little bit of who I am and what the whole channel is about, since we are building a wonderful community. You guys are awesome in the comments. So again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Leave a comment and let's get right into the video. I thought this was a good time for me to officially introduce myself. We've been dating for a little while now. You guys have been rocking with me for a few videos, and I just wanted to introduce myself, get to I guess let you guys get to know me, who I am a little bit better. So I've never done the makeup and talking. I usually don't talk while I do my makeup, so this might turn out to be a mess, but we're gonna try it, okay? And I'm gonna kind of talk about the name, okay, because I know it's probably an unusual name and kind of where that came from. I'm always on a self-discovery journey, but last year I really focused on a lot of self-care because I am a busy mom of 4. My oldest is actually, she's almost 22, and then I have one that's almost 20, one that's almost 18. She'll be graduating high school this year, so excited about that. And then I have so those are my girls, and I have a 13-year-old son. So long story short, for the last 22 years of my life, half my life I've been focused on being a mom. I am also married to my high school sweetheart. This is my second marriage. We didn't marry right out of high school. I was actually married before and divorced from my ex-husband. That's where 3 of my children, that's their father, and one of my daughters, and I'm married to her father. So anyway, just to pause for a second, because I think my youngest daughter will come in a second and I'll introduce her officially. And while I'm doing that, I use on my brows, I have this pencil or this brush that I picked up a really long time ago. I have no idea where I got it from. It's so old and it's actually falling apart, but it just works so good because I got the E.l.f. spoolie as well. This is the E.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I don't like the pencil part of it, but I do use the spoolie part sometimes. And here comes Kayla. So this is my youngest daughter. This is my behind the scenes beauty help. She keeps me looking young, and she's the one that's graduating this year. So, and then she'd be coming in second. She just got back. But anyway, I use that brush. I like this because it has this brush tip and the spoolie tip. Again, very old. I don't remember where I got it from, but the E.l.f. spoolie is pretty good. I use the Maybeline New York. I'll put a picture of it because my actual dip powder is pretty old and busted at this point. But Maybeline New York, they have a really dark eyeshadow that I use for my brows because it to me has been the most natural. I've tried the Anastasia brows dip powder, and I don't like the color of it as much. I've tried it several different times. A lot of people rave about it. It's just not for me. I don't know what it is, but the brown is like a gray brown to me when it shows up on me. I don't know. I don't like it. And then it also has like a shiny texture to it that I don't like either. Whereas this Maybelline brown shadow is actually like the perfect color. So yes, I use eyeshadow for my eyebrows, but we're not gonna talk about that, okay? So anyway, the name as far as the Big Brown Goddess, so that came from me realizing that yes, we are all queens, we are all goddesses, and because we are made in the image of God, and we have the ability to manifest and co-create with God any type of life that we want for ourselves. And so with the name, I really came up with that name because it was twofold. It was me embracing the fact that I am plus size. I've tried to lose weight. Most of my life I've been on a weight loss journey back and forth yo-yo. I know a lot of you probably can relate to that too. And so I really decided, you know what, I'm just gonna embrace the weight that I am. I'm healthy. I don't have health issues. When I go to the doctor to get my annual checkup, everything's great. All my numbers are great. I eat pretty healthy overall. I probably can cut back on the sweets. I'm gonna work on that, but overall I eat pretty healthy. So yeah, that's just, you know, part of my journey of just accepting my weight, my size for who I am, because I've always felt pretty. I've always had a lot of people compliment how I look, and no one else seemed to care about my weight but me. And so I finally decided, like I said, to just embrace, that's who I am. This is my size. And it's not that I can't do anything about it, but the goal is to not stress myself out about it. So yes, the big part comes from me being plus size and accepting that. Accepting and enjoying and loving the fact that I'm a Black woman is where the brown comes from. And right now what I'm doing is putting on the N.Y.X Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer. And this is in the color Golden. So I like to take a little bit of that and put it on this concealer brush, which is from Sonia Kashuk. You can get these out of Target. So I like this brush because it kind of makes it a little easy to take in line right under my brows. So anyway, that's the big and the brown. And then the goddess, like I said, was to embrace the fact that I am a goddess. We are all goddesses, okay? Because again, we're made in the image of God. We have the ability to manifest and co-create right along with God. And I have manifested so much in my life with God that it's insane. Like I literally manifested my dream home, dream cars, income that I wanted to achieve. I've always, whenever I set an income goal, I've manifested that. And again, when you realize the relationship between you and God have a partnership. And when you allow God to do God's part, that is the part that you have no control over, and you do your part. So basically this is gonna be all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully this is gonna make sense, but this is you getting to know me a little, okay? So how manifesting works is that you basically come up with whatever it is that you want. You decide what it is that you want and visualize yourself having that. Feel yourself having that. That's a really important key, is to make sure that you feel into that. You have to put that emotion with that feeling of whatever that vision is that you have for yourself, and imagine and feel into that, and then do your part, whatever it is that you have to, because with whatever you create, manifest, there's always going to be something that you have to do, you know. And so you focus on doing your part, listening to God, and as far as leading you in the direction of what it is that you have to do, but then also trust and know that it's gonna happen, and you just let God do his part. Okay, and what his part is the stuff that you have no control over, the stuff that you would never know is actually taking place. It's those things that you're like, wow, I don't know how that happened. That was nobody but God. That's God's part. God's part is going into rooms where you don't know people are talking about you and have no idea that they might even have you in mind while you just doing your thing. God is doing things in the background and in the universe, in the world, moving things and shifting, so that whenever you do whatever the part of your process of manifesting is, God does the rest, and boom, y'all just manifested that thing. Okay. And when I tell you, when you work in alignment with God like that, girl, things will happen so fast. Once we lined up with God and started doing our part, we bought our house in like less than a year. It was probably about 6 months after that. And that's just how God works. So long story short, that's where the goddess part comes from. So I guess that's a long way to say it, but I don't know. I don't know who that message was for, because it was laid on my heart just in that moment to go ahead and share that message. So I don't know who that was for, but I hope you received that. Okay. You are a goddess, and you are a powerful powerful creator with God. So whatever it is, okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the whole get ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup a little bit at a time, but I have to pause for a second because for some reason, again, this is just laid on my heart. Whatever it is that you are wanting in your life, whatever change it is, whatever goal you have, whatever it might be, you are able to have that, okay? You are able to have it. You deserve it. And if it's something that's in your heart that you desire, that's a key indicator that it's yours, okay? You just haven't gotten to that place in time. You're here right now. Point A is you right now in this moment. Point B or C or D or whatever is you being in that particular moment in the future. So it's yours. You just can't see it yet. So how you get there is you do your part, listen to whatever God is speaking to you. Whenever you have that urge to do something and you're like, okay, I hear you, God, do it. Okay. And then there's certain things that you just know you have to do, whether it's get your credit together, whether it's save money, whatever the case may be. Do your part, be willing to make your sacrifice so that God can know that you're serious about having that. And then God will do his part to help you and bring that into your life as a manifestation. Okay. All right. I digress. I'm going to get off of this because I got to get myself together again. We are getting, having dinner with my mother-in-law and I have to film some content. I got to make some reels. And so, yeah, I use the foundation or concealer just kind of in the corner of my eyes. And then I also use the Lancome foundation. This is in the shade 500. I think that's suede. It says Sue with a W, but I think it's shade. I think it's suede. But anyway, this is number 500, and I'm almost out. So I'm gonna shake this off camera and get some of this out of here. So I was actually really out of that. So I'll show you in a second what I ended up putting on as my foundation. But I wanted to make sure I hurry up and blend the concealer before it started to get so set so that it wouldn't actually blend. And I know a lot of people use the blending brush, or sponge, I should say, to blend out their concealer under their eye. And sometimes I do that, but sometimes I'll just go ahead and take my concealer brush that I'm using now. I am not a beauty guru. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just starting this journey of really being more intentional with my look. I've always dressed up, so to speak, for work. I've always worked in a corporate environment. And so what my channel is all about is really embracing who you are, embracing your plus size beauty, because you're still beautiful no matter your size. That has nothing to do with your beauty, okay? Who you are as a person is where your beauty comes from. But embracing your beauty, but then also learning how to get more into fashion, okay, and makeup and beauty, because that's something that like I said, I've dabbled in. I've always been able to dress as I needed to, but I think this year I really wanted to get a little bit more into it. And so again, that's what this family community that we are building together is all about. Okay, ladies, it's about embracing your size, your true beauty, which is not external, it is internal. And let's learn together how to amp our style up, okay? How to bring a little bit more a little shadump, I think, into our style, into our life. So that's what this is all about. So I'm so happy that you guys are joining me on this journey. You guys are awesome. The comments that I get are just always so amazing. There's so much love in the comments. So if you ever need a little bit of inspiration, just go check out the comments because there's so much love and inspiration down there. So anyway, the CoverGirl TruBlend Matte Made in the color D15 is what I ended up using, and I blended that with the N.Y.X Can't Stop Won't Stop in the color Honey, because this color is a little too light. And so when I blend these together, I just kind of came up with the perfect shade for myself. So sometimes you just got to make it do what it do and work what you got, because I am totally out of my Lancome foundation, and I love the foundation, the Lancome but it's a little on the expensive. It's on the expensive. I'm not gonna say a little. It's on the expensive side. So I wanted to try the N.Y.X Can't Stop Won't Stop as another alternative, because I want to try to save a little bit more and see if I like that. So anyway, that's where that came from. The palette that I'm going to use today is primarily going to come from the Morphe James Charles palette. I really always just go with neutral because depending on how I feel, sometimes I'll try to glam it up a little bit. Probably going to do a little bit of, well, I always start with this as the base because I want to just give a nice even base. And then somewhere in these ranges is where I'll go to go with the color. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but it'll be somewhere in these because that's my typical go-to. I might add a little splash of shimmer, possibly somewhere in that range. That'll probably be my corner where my tear ducts are. That'll probably be the corner, and then orange probably be my blush. These are actually blushes and like highlights and stuff right here. This brush that I'm using is the E.l.f. blending brush. So again, just using that as my base. Next brush I'm going to use is going to be the Morphe M321. This one here. And it's going to be more so for my crease color, which will be a little bit on the darker side. As I learn, we can learn together on how to step up our style. Like I said, I do dress up somewhat. My daily basic routine for my makeup usually takes me about 10 minutes. I do not do all the eyeshadow, and I do foundation, concealer, brows, lip gloss, and call it a day. That's what my normal day-to-day look is. So just to tell you a little bit about me on a daily basis, I am in sales. I am a saleswoman. I sell luxury vehicles, and I really enjoy selling cars. As weird as that sounds, one thing you'll probably notice if you've ever bought a car, you rarely see a woman at period selling cars, much less a black saleswoman. So that's one thing that I guess makes me a little bit more unique, but I have enjoyed it. It's actually taught me a lot about confidence, being confident. So yeah, I like to just like slightly blend in the main kind of color. I'm gonna take that over just a little bit because again, this is gonna be a little bit more of a smoky brown. And like I said, I'm not an expert. I just do what I can to look good, okay? And that's really when it comes down to it at the end of the day. That's all we can do. Do what we can to make it look good. So as I blend, I'll switch back and forth between brushes. So this is the E.l.f. eye blender, or no, E.l.f. fluffy eye blender brush. So I love because it's got this fluffy tip that actually makes it so easy to blend everything out. Please excuse my nails, y'all. I have not had time to get them done this week. Having a little bit of something on my face definitely makes me a little bit more approachable, I would say, versus if I just, y'all saw I started at the beginning of this video. You don't want me walking out selling you cars looking like that, okay? So I do on a regular basis, put on a little bit of makeup, and I have to, I don't wear a uniform to work, so I have to put in some effort in how my clothes look. So that's where on a daily basis I do a little bit, but I feel like I do the minimum, you know what I mean? So this year has been me discovering how to do a little bit more, not only just for work, but just in general for my own personal, style. A little about my husband. So we've known each other more years than we've not at this point. So I've known him since middle school. We met in middle school. We lived close to each other and dated all through high school. We were high school sweethearts. Again, that's my oldest daughter's father. And yeah, we have a really good relationship, and that's it's funny, that's one of those things that again manifested as well. But yeah, that's just kind of my background. Like I said, just wanted to share a little bit about myself. I don't remember where I got this brush from, you guys, so I'm sorry I can't tell you exactly what that is, but I love it because it's just such a perfect, as you can see, it gives you the perfect little pop wherever you need it. I use this for my highlights, so that's what that one's for. I realized that I'm not going to be able to tell you about several brushes because I have no idea where I got this one from, but this is just like a little flat brush that I like to use for under the eye. I'm going to kind of do again a little bit of a setting baking type technique here. So this is the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder, True Complexion that I'm using. It is a banana powder. But anyway, I use that to kind of set under my eyes to kind of highlight, because one thing I found that kind of help make you look a little bit younger is when under your eyes looks brighter. That just kind of brightens up your face as a whole. I think my husband just got back home. And you won't get to meet him. He's very camera shy, and he took his hair down, so he keeps his hair braided, and right now he looks like Shonda. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever seen The Last Dragon. I used to love that, watching that growing up. He looks like Shonda right now. We ain't gonna say anything, okay? Normally I would highlight the nose and under the eyes just to bring out the bridge a little bit. So I'm gonna use this sculpting palette that I got a long time ago, and I always get it. I want to say I get it from the beauty supply store. It's a complexion trio, the art of sculpting. I'm gonna try to speed it up. So these lashes are from Kiss. I use Kiss lashes a lot. You can get these from Walmart, Target, and I'm not finished with this. Don't judge me. I'm still gonna finish that out. But anyway, this is a new one that I just picked up the other day. I'm really excited about. I hope they work really well. Matte Velvet, Matte Black Faux Mink collection. So I usually will try different, hopefully you can see that. I'll usually try different lashes on a regular basis because you never know. I like different ones to see what works. I do the strip lash. I've tried having the extensions in the past, and I really didn't enjoy it because once they start falling off, it just looks like spider legs to me. I don't like it. And it's expensive, and I could just do the strip lash. I do that on a daily basis, and I use the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. And for the most part, that works pretty well. Kiss makes a glue liquid liner or liquid liner glue in black, and it is bomb. I'll typically use the lash adhesive on the lash strip, and then I would do a regular liquid liner, the Mega Lash Wet n Wild liner, and then what I would do with the glue liner, I would take a little bit over the liquid liner that I already put. The liquid liner without the glue first, and then take the liquid liner with the glue on the ends. So that way your lids have glue and the lash strip has glue. I hope that makes sense. And the reason why, it helps to make sure that you're extra secured where the lash tends to lift the most. Now, of course, the goal is to make sure that it is secured with just having the glue on the strip, but I don't know why, but for some reason, it doesn't matter. It may still, especially in the wind. I work outside a lot, and so when it's windy, I don't need to be wondering if my lashes are, waving at people in the corners, okay? I need them to be secure, and that's what helps them to be more secured. The reason why I have used just the actual liquid liner glue by itself, and it is a super secure hold. When I tell you, your lashes are not going anywhere until you're ready for them. That is such a secure hold. But the reason why I don't use it on a regular basis as just the liner that I use is because it's a little too secure. So what I found is that when I do use it, I have to really work to get it off. And I don't want to have to do that much. I don't like rubbing my lids that much. So what I'm gonna do for now is just to cut from this portion of the video to me getting actually ready, so you can try to see, so you can see what my makeup and my outfit looks like. I'm gonna snap on one of my girlfriends. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet. I'm leaning towards Sasha, which is my ombre color girlfriend. So I'm leaning towards her today. But I might go with Barb. I'm not sure just yet, but you'll see that look in the next portion of the video. the first look. This is I got the shirt from SHEIN a while back. I don't think I actually showed this one in a haul. I kind of forgot that I had it. But it is this beautiful ribbed velvet texture crop top. So I like to, if I wear a crop top in the wintertime or anytime I don't want to show my belly, then I'll wear like a high-waisted type skirt. So you guys seen the belt in a different video. I did do a haul where I showed the belt that I got. And then this skirt is just a pencil skirt that I really love. It's so stretchy. I got this one from Burlington a while back. So yeah, this is the first look. And oh, the shoes are mad girl, nothing special. You can find these type of shoes anywhere. So just wanted to kind of show you guys, this is the first one that I'm kind of debating on. Showing different looks for Valentine's Day, also for my mother-in-law's birthday. So we'll be going out for her birthday, but I figured I'll show you a few different looks because I haven't quite decided which one I'm gonna go with. That's one thing I'm finding is a challenge, is that before I didn't have anything to wear because I didn't really have anything to wear. Wasn't really many things in my wardrobe. Now I'm having trouble finding things to wear because now I have a lot of different things to wear. So trying to try different looks, and really thought this was super cute. Again, with the belt. Okay, so yes, this leather jacket, just because with the belt and the crop top, in case you have anything that just want to peek out from underneath the belt, this is a good way to be able to solve it, in my opinion. So I figured if I layered the leather jacket with it, because it's the velvet material, I don't know that I would actually put it all the way on. I might, but I just thought it was cute, just kind of thrown over the shoulders, and very cute date night look. And of course, Valentine's Day is coming up soon, so just want to give you some ideas for different Valentine's Day looks. I know we did a previous haul for Fashion Nova, but these are SHEIN pieces, so I wanted to make sure I at least showed you some options for that as well from what I had in my closet. So yeah, let me know what you think of this first look. This next look is definitely a little out of the box, so I thought maybe it'd be different and fun to try something different. You guys saw this some of these accessories in my last SHEIN accessories haul. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. But the blazer SHEIN, top SHEIN, shorts are SHEIN. I really love these shorts because they're so super comfortable, but just wanted to try a little different casual look. Still very cute date night look. And I got the boots from Rainbow. Love these. Somebody asked if I could do a shoe haul. I'll probably do another one here soon. But anyway, just thought I'd put together another different kind of look. Not necessarily very Valentine's Day with the colors, but I mean, you don't have to wear pink, red, and the typical colors for Valentine's Day, or do you? But anyway, I just thought this was a super cute date night look to put together. And just to try something different. If you are scared of wearing shorts in the wintertime, you don't have to be. You can just put them with a pair of tights. These are, of course, the fishnet, but you can do the regular opaque if you feel a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, this is gonna be nice and cozy. And then it looks like I was able to fit my big head into the Baker Boy hat, so I'm kind of happy about that. Still a little snug, but it at least fits for now. So yeah, not sure that I'll wear this to go out with my mother-in-law. Obviously, probably not. For her birthday, but thought this was a super cute date night look. So yeah, let me know what you think. All right, babe, so this is the last look. I think this is probably the one that I will go with. So this, again, quick little, I don't know why I never showed this, but SHEIN on the dress. So this is a beautiful chocolate brown, and of course you guys saw the bag in the last video. Again, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. And then the top I got from Forever 21 a long time ago. It's actually more of like a shirt dress, but I wanted to really show more of the actual brown dress than the shirt dress. So I just tied it in the front for a little knot there. And then in the back, since it's just a one piece, I just did a little knot there. So that way, just kind of accent. And it's funny because the purse goes so perfectly with the dress and the top because it's got the little white ball there. So I thought that was cute. And then the boots are rainbow, scrunch boots. Hopefully you can see that. Let me get back a little bit further so you can see. But yeah, I think this will be on a look, but definitely again, a cute date night look. if you are looking for some different date night ideas, then you might want to check this out. Of course, I got my Shape E.l.F. shapewear underneath, which is helping to smooth all this out. So your girl's looking snatched in the middle, more so than if I wasn't wearing anything. So just to kind of, for comparison sakes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video. Hopefully this was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more behind the scenes. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.